Brooke Henderson's class was like never seen before, and she was an incredible golfer from a very young age, winning her first professional tournament at just 14. Despite her undeniable talent and numerous accolades, including being named the Canadian Press Female Athlete of the Year multiple times, she has won 13 LPGA tournaments. However, she still hasn't achieved the #1 ranking, leaving us wondering what on earth has happened to Brooke Henderson. No kidding. She started reigning in the world of golf at just 14, and there was a good reason behind it. Brooke Henderson is the youngest of 2 children born to David and Darlene Henderson. Interestingly, golf is an integral part of their family's life, with David, Darlene, and Brooke's uncle, Tom Henderson, all being avid golfers. She was born on the 10th of September, 1997 in Smiths Falls, Ontario, Canada. Can you imagine starting golf at the age of 3? Brooke did, playing at Smiths Falls Golf and Country Club, where her uncle Tom has won the club championship 13 times. Brooke's early years were a blend of family support and sheer dedication. With her older sister Brittany by her side as her caddy, Brooke's early years were a blend of family support and sheer dedication. Brooke's love for golf started early. In kindergarten, she would head to the driving range at Lombard Glen Golf Club with Brittany during recess and lunch breaks. Her former teacher, Karen Donovan, in an interview with Ken Warren of the Toronto Sun, recalled, "I remember seeing her with that great big driver way taller than she was." Here's another interesting fact about Brooke Henderson. Like many Canadians, she was active in winter sports. By the age of 8, she had taken up figure skating and was a goaltender in the Smiths Falls Girls Hockey Association. She told Wendy Graves of Hockey Canada in a 2018 interview,
"My biggest inspiration to begin playing golf would be my older sister, Brittany."
By the time Brooke turned 14, she realized she couldn't continue being a high-performance athlete in 2 sports. Can you imagine making such a choice at that age? She decided to focus solely on golf, and the results were spectacular. Brooke's competitive spirit was evident early on. At just 10 years old, she finished 11th at the 2008 Quebec and Eastern Ontario Provincial Junior Championship in Sainte-Victoire-de-Sorel, Quebec, an event won by her sister Brittany. That same year, she won the 2008 CN Future Links Ontario Championship in Stratford, Ontario. The following year, in 2009, Brooke won 4 junior golf tournaments in Ontario and was named to the Ontario Team Championship. In 2010, at the age of 12, Brooke recorded her first hole-in-one during the opening round of the CN Future Links Quebec Championship in Sainte-Sophie, Quebec, and went on to win the event. In 2011, she had a remarkable year, winning 6 tournaments: the CN Future Links Ontario Championship in Deerhurst, the 13-14-year-old division at the Optimist International Junior Golf Championship in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, and the Genesis Junior in Haworth, New Jersey. Building on this early success, in 2012, at age 14, Henderson made history by becoming the youngest golfer ever to win a professional golf tournament. Her victory came at the CN Canadian Women's Tour event in Beloeil, Quebec, setting the record at 14 years, 9 months, and 3 days. Lydia Ko of New Zealand held the previous record, having won the 2012 New South Wales Open at 14 years, 9 months, and 5 days. Henderson also won the 2012 Canadian Junior Girls Championship in Calgary, Alberta, and was the youngest competitor ever at the Canadian Women's Open. Continuing her remarkable career, in 2013, Brooke became the first Canadian to win the South American Amateur Golf Championship near Bogota, Colombia. That same year, she made the cut as an amateur at the U.S. Women's Open in Southampton, New York, and claimed victory at the Junior Orange Bowl in Coral Gables, Florida. Moreover, Brooke's success continued in Beloeil, Quebec, in 2013, where, at age 15, she became the youngest ever to win the Canadian Women's Amateur Championship. She also secured her second consecutive Canadian Juvenile Girls Championship title.
I think everyone has doubts and fears while they're out there playing.
By 2014, at 17, Henderson was ranked the world's top amateur female golfer. She won several prestigious amateur events in the United States, including the Women's Porter Cup, the South Atlantic Women's Amateur Championship, and the Scott Robertson Memorial. At age 16, competing as an amateur, she became the youngest winner of the PGA Women's Championship of Canada in Kamoka, Ontario. with a record score of 13 under par. She also won the Canadian Women's Tour event in Niagara Falls and the Ontario Women's Amateur Championship in Brampton. She had laid an incredible foundation for the next step, so the hopes surrounding her were sky high. But what happened next shocked everyone. However, Brooke turned professional on December 18, 2014, at the age of 17, opting to forego a scholarship from the University of Florida to sign with sports agency IMG. In 2015, she quickly made her mark by winning 2 Suncoast Ladies Tour events in Florida and the Symetra Tour's 4 Winds Invitational in South Bend, Indiana. She also successfully defended her title at the PGA Women's Championship of Canada in Burlington, Ontario. As she transitioned into her rookie year, Henderson competed in various LPGA events through qualifiers or sponsor exemptions. Her breakthrough came in August 2015, when she became the second golfer ever to win an LPGA event after participating through Monday qualifying. Henderson earned full LPGA membership after dominating the Cambia Portland Classic, winning by 8 strokes. Astonishing. At 17 years, 11 months, and 6 days old, she became the 3rd youngest champion in LPGA history and the first Canadian to win on the LPGA Tour since Laurie Kane in 2001. Her remarkable achievements in 2015 earned her the Bobby Rosenfeld Award, presented to Canada's Female Athlete of the Year. Brooke Henderson's second LPGA title was a major championship win at the KPMG Women's PGA Championship in June 2016, making her the 2nd Canadian woman and the 2nd youngest female golfer to win a major. Key moments in her victory included a 90-foot eagle putt and a 36-foot birdie putt. She also defended her Cambia Portland Classic title that year, achieving the highest world golf ranking for a Canadian golfer. In 2017, Henderson won 2 LPGA tournaments and received her 2nd Bobby Rosenfeld Award. In 2018, she became the 2nd Canadian to win the CP Women's Open and also won the Lotta Championship, earning her 3rd Bobby Rosenfeld Award in 4 years. Her success continued into 2019 with additional wins, setting a record for most victories by a Canadian on the PGA or LPGA Tour, and she was honored with the ESPY Award for Best Female Golfer.
The most challenging thing out on tour would be just competing against the world's best.
But here is the real twist in her success story. Brooke Henderson has 13 LPGA Tour wins, the most by a Canadian golfer, but she's never been number 1 in the rankings. Why? Well, this is due to the tough competition during what many golf experts call the golden era of women's golf. She's faced top players like Lydia Ko, Nelly Korda, and Inbee Park. So Yan Ryu, in particular, has been a tough opponent, consistently playing at a high level. But first, kindly hit the like and subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you can remain updated about thrilling stories of golf players. Let's move on to the video. Despite Brooke's strong record, she might not have been consistent enough in the big tournaments. Other players have won more majors, and Brooke needed a few more significant victories to reach the top. The pressure of being a young star and comparisons to Lydia Ko, who became number 1 at a younger age, could have affected her performance. Injuries have also played a role, such as a recent upper back injury that made her pull out of the Pelican Women's Championship. Brooke has had many top 10 finishes, but hasn't done better than 11th since January 2022. Real number 1s don't usually go that long without top results. Brooke admits her play has been average lately. She might lack the hunger for wins that top players have, and her consistency hasn't been enough to stay at the top. Despite this, her achievements put her among the best in golf. Recently, at the CPKC Women's Open, Brooke experienced the thrill of fans serenading her with a fascinating version of "O Canada," a testament to her enduring popularity and the support she receives from her homeland. She gave them a thumbs up and a smile, hit her tee shot, and received another rendition of the anthem as she walked up to the green. Will Brooke ever reach the number 1 spot? Only time will tell. No matter what, Brooke Henderson will continue to be a fascinating player for golf fans worldwide. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Also, share your thoughts on Brooke Henderson's journey in the comments below. See you in the next video.